We're going to start this show with a little story time. I haven't done a story time in a long time, and some crazy shit happened, and I learned something from it. And usually, when something crazy happens to me and I learn something from it, I share it with you guys, and hopefully you guys can learn as well, I don't know, some crazy shit. So, all right. So picture it. It's Saturday. I am booked to play this. It's like a party bar in Philly. It's a newer place. It, probably opened within the last year, I think, ish. So it's fairly new. Not the biggest place in the world, but house system, everything, right? And I got booked to play there through Double Down. Shouts to Double Down, Jason Weiss. And there was a poster with my face on it, everything, right? And I was supposed to DJ, so I basically DJ from 10 to 2. And I get there, and, it's a real, because I got there pretty early. I got there about an hour before, just because I never been there, and I'm a wedding DJ at the end of the day. So I walk in, I want to get the, the full scope of the place. The system's legit, right? Bunch of 15-inch JBL tops all over the place, a dual 18-inch sub right by the booth. The booth is nice, perfect height. I set up I brought a Rev 7. They didn't have a house thing, so I just brought a Rev 7, set everything up, perfect height. Everything sounds good, right? They got a little shelf on the bottom for my jacket. I'm in a good mood. I'm excited. New place. It's an old city. It's this place called Room 112. It's an old city right on Chestnut, in the old part of, kind of where Liberty Bell and all that other shit is. So I set up, chilling, kind of looking through music. I'm getting ready to grab a drink. This dude comes up to me in sweatpants and a hoodie. And he comes up to me. He's like, yo, what's up, man? He introduces himself. He's like, listen, man, I just want to let you know, there's a little change of plans. You're sharing the night with, my dude. So you're going to play from 10 to 12, and then he's going to play from 10 to 2. Wait, what? What the fuck did you say to me? He said, "Now, listen, you're gonna share the night. You're gonna share the night. My dude's coming in. He's gonna DJ from 12 to 2. We'd love you to stay though. Stay, hang out, and don't worry. You're gonna get paid the same. So you're gonna get paid the same. Easy night for you. But you're just gonna be done at 12. My dude's gonna come in at 12 and DJ till 2. I'm like, well, why does he get the good part? Why does he get 12 to 2? And nobody told me about, what do you mean? Literally, there's a poster, everything. This was literally it's 9:15. I'm starting at 10, right? I'm like, first of all, why does he get 12 to 2? This doesn't make any sense. He's like, well, that's when I'm going to be there. I'm like, that's when you're going to be there? I'm like, who are you? Are you a promoter or something? He's like, yeah, I'm a promoter. I'm like, what? And then he walks away, and then he's talking to staff, and they're bringing balloons in, right? For some birthday party. And he's like, yeah, I got these tables sold, whatever. I'm here, I'm talking to staff. I'm sitting there, I'm mad at, I'm like, what the fuck? I advertised this. Now I'm done at 12? So first thing I do is I hit up the guy who books me, right? So I hit up Jason Weiss, who was on the show before. Shout out Jason Weiss, right? And I text him, dude, did you know about this? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? What do I do? Da-da-da, right? He doesn't answer me. He's on the West Coast. I think he's doing gigs out West. So he's, knee deep in shit, right? So he didn't see my text at first, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, so I tell myself, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Usually I would stay and just have a drink here and work on music, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go to a bar next door. I'm going to walk outside, have a drink out there. Fuck this. And then on the way out, right, I stopped at the promoter and I said, listen, just so you know, no problem, but make sure you text your guy right now and tell him to bring his own shit because he's not playing on my shit, right? He said, no problem. Yeah, I'll text my guy. He's going to bring his controller. Okay, cool. Because I'm leaving and I'm taking my shit with me. So I walk out. Dum, 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 right? Go to the next door bar. Okay. I buy myself a $9 Tito's and Club. Decent pour, by the way. Solid pour, not going to lie. Needed that. So I'm sitting there and I'm sipping on my $9 Tito's and Club in this packed, kind of sports bar looky place. I don't know. I just walked into a random place. It was already packed. It was during the day. They had pool tables and shit. I'm just looking at everybody. I'm like, man, this is fucking embarrassing. This is crazy. What the fuck? First of all, I'm deleting this shit off my story. I'm not promoting this no more. Poof, delete it off my story. Then, finishing my drink, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck everybody. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to fucking DJ from 10 to 12. I'm leaving. I'm going to go home. I'm going to hang out with my fucking kid. Right? So So I slam my drink down, walk back over. It's like 9:35, 9:40 at this point. Walk back over, get into the booth, standing there. Normally, I would start early. Normally, I would just start playing around 9:40, 9:45, like just 15, 20 minutes, or unless they were like having a meeting or it would interrupt anybody, but it wouldn't have. So like usually I just start playing early, just start mixing, just play for the bartenders, right? Just kind of, mix and just, get my grounds or whatever. But I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not starting until 10 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to show them, right? So like 9:45 comes around, 9:50. By 9:54, I can't take it anymore. I'm just going to start. But I'm going to start early. I'm starting at 9:54, but I'm fucking long mixing everything, okay? I'm pissed and I'm long mixing everything. They're not getting no quick. Normally, I would still even quick mix and just fuck around because like I'm trying to get the staff going. I'm trying to whatever, create a good vibe. No, not today. They're getting third and fourth verses today. Third and fourth verses. So I start at 9:54 and I start playing. I start long mixing. I'm still in key and everything, but I'm long mixing, okay? I'm gonna show. I'm gonna bore them, right? I'm so mad. I'm not gonna lie. I was so mad, and then now I'm boring myself, right? Because I'm playing these third and fourth verses, and so the time goes by, and it's like, then it's 10:10, 10:15, 10:20, 10:25. I'm looking around. And I got a lot of extra time to think, right? Because, I'm playing 3-4 minutes a song. So I got all this extra time on my hands. So I'm just basically, looking around, just thinking. And I was thinking. And I started really like realizing the gravity of the situation. I started kind of putting it together in my head. I'm looking around. It's like 10:20, 10:25, 10:30. Nobody's there. Nobody came through the door yet. Like 2 people, I think, were just at the bar. That's it. Nobody's there. But then I look and then like the promoter dude is like setting up all the tables. He's like apparently has all these people coming, right? He's got balloons for their birthday and all the special stuff he's doing. He's talking to the bouncers, getting everything ready. Like he's about to throw down. I'm thinking, and I kind of realized what happened. What happened was, it's so obvious, this is right in front of me. What happened was I got booked at this place. The bar promoted it for a week. They probably posted on their story like 10 times, like with my poster, like with my face and all that. Thinking that, well, this guy's got a decent amount of followers. We're about to pack this place. Holy shit, this is going to be cool. Because they were like really blowing it up, like crazy, like almost every day posted. I stopped resharing it at the end because it's like, I don't want to bother people. But then like as it got closer, nobody bought a table. Nobody said, hey, I'm coming. Nobody, whatever. There was no traction whatsoever from it. But then you have a promoter from Philly who goes and said, listen, I don't know what you're doing Saturday night, but I got 50, 60, 70 people that are trying to party and we just need a place to party. So like, I'm trying to bring that there, like bring all my people there, but we got to use my DJ from like 12 to 2 because like my DJ will know this crowd and he's going to play it proper. And then the venue, right? The bar was probably like, well, you probably can't bring in your own DJ. We can't pay him too. I mean, we already committed to Nick and we own, we're going to have to pay Nick. So like, we're not going to be able to pay your DJ. And he's like, no. Don't worry about it. I'll pay my DJ. I'm going to charge a cover. I'll collect the cover. You don't got to pay me. We just need a place to go. I'll bring a bunch of people. They'll spend a bunch of money. I'll collect the cover. I'll pay out the DJ. And your DJ that you already have booked can literally get paid the same amount and keep it pushing. So he gets paid the same amount for half the work. And then I bring my guy in and we have a big busy night and everything's great. And of course, the bar said, sounds good. Completely last minute. Probably all happened that day. So it kind of catches you off guard. But at the end of the day, I didn't bring anybody, And he did. And it's business. And I think it's a humbling thing, It's definitely a humbling thing. And humbling is one of those, people always use that shit wrong, and it drives me nuts. One of my pet peeves. I mean, people it's always like, oh, I just won this great award. I'm so humbled. Shut the fuck up. That's not humbling. Humbling is when you get a hit to your ego. When you got to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm not shit. That's humbling. This situation is humbling. Okay, I can't stand it. I'm just so humbled that I'm just so great. I'm just so humbled that, no. This is humbling. And you could say the last minute thing's kind of bullshit, right? Whatever. You can also say that, well, DJs, we're hired to go play music. We're not there to bring people. You know what I mean? Like, that's really, you can argue that. I mean, if you hire a celebrity DJ, a bigger DJ, yes. But like a regular DJ like me, maybe I'm not really meant to bring people. But I do have a decent amount of followers. So it's kind of probably assumed that I'm going to bring someone. And then I started thinking, right now it's like 10:35, 10:40. I'm not mad anymore, right? I'm kind of like, damn. It's like all clicking in my head, right? I started mixing a little quicker, right? I started going. And then I started thinking to myself, why don't I bring anybody? My followers aren't fake. My views aren't fake. I don't buy shit. This is all organic. Why don't I bring? Why? It's kind of crazy. Why wouldn't anybody come see me? What am I doing wrong? And I'm thinking. And what I realized was that I put myself in a box as a wedding DJ. I marketed my brand, like my entire brand revolves around me DJing weddings, which is all well and good, but that's not all I do, and that's not all I want to do. And then I'm looking through all my videos, and I might have like maybe 2 TikToks total of me DJing in a club. Everything else is wedding. So like, it's probably even odd for anybody to see like, wow, he's DJing at that bar. That's cool. But like, I want to see him at a wedding. Like, I'm not known as a bar DJ. I'm not known as a club DJ. I'm known as a wedding DJ, and that's it. But that's not all. If that's all I wanted to be, then bam, mission accomplished. But no, I want to do clubs. I want to do bars. And I'm working so hard to like understand that life and like, and really I've been working, I honestly, I've been probably spending more time on music for bars and clubs than I have been on weddings, just because like it's a new challenge for me. And I've been like really trying to like hone in and having a lot of fun with it and everything else, but like my brand, it's nowhere near, like, you know what I mean? Like it's my own fault. And like this whole situation was actually a blessing in disguise, because it made me realize that I need to really broaden my horizons. I need to broaden my brand. I need to start not just posting content of weddings, but posting content of wherever I'm DJing. Like I want to be the guy that's like, I can DJ anywhere. I'm just a good DJ that likes to have a good time, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like an all-around DJ, not just a wedding DJ. I put myself in a box. And then I go and get all up in my ego and upset and all pissed off when I get booted from the headliner spot at a bar because I didn't bring nobody. I had no right to be mad there. I had to take that shit on the chin and keep it pushing. And I learned from that. And now like I'm really, kind of refocusing how I want to shoot, and like I'm figuring out ways, because I have a lot of like bar and club stuff coming up, because we're still in the off season. So now I've really been like not only like thinking about how I'm going to get the content so I can start posting more bar and club content, like basically my videos, like me doing transitions and stuff like I normally do, but like in different atmospheres other than weddings. So I've been thinking that. I've also been thinking of just cool routines and just kind of like, instead of like, a lot of times I do stuff on the fly, but like I've been, I made a crate and kind of like, trying to remember and going through my history, like, oh yeah, I forgot to do this, and then put all my routines like in a crate. That way, like, I can kind of like dip into that crate and be like, all right, you know what? It's a good time to do this routine. It'll work for the crowd, and then I'm going to get this on video type stuff, like almost kind of like I do at weddings, you know what I mean? Like where a lot of the content I get at weddings and in general is like on the fly, just totally. But like every once in a while, there might be like a routine that I really want to get on tape. So I'm like, yo, Santi, can you grab this kind of real quick? And then like, you know what I mean? And I know it's the perfect time to bust out this tone play, or the perfect time to bust out this like kind of wordplay or whatever, that I think would be good for the interwebs, but also great for the party, best of both worlds. And I'm starting to think of content like that for bars and clubs. And And yeah, I mean, I don't know. If that never happened, I probably would have kept it pushing. And then, you know what I mean? And who knows when I would have came to this realization before. The moral of the story is, if some fuck shit happens to you, you try not to let your ego get in the way. Try and really look at the full circle. You know, try and really look at the whole situation. Because there's always a reason. And business is business. And you can't just like take it as like, oh, you know, do you know who I am? How dare you? Like, no, like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure the dude went on there and killed it, you know, that night. And the bar made a lot of money and they were happy. I got paid the same amount till 12, but like at the end of the day, if I was truly crushing the bar and club scene and I had people coming out wherever I was DJing, that sort of thing, that would never happen to me. And I just got to do better. And that's, you know, that's the conclusion I came to. So I figured I'd share that story with you guys. Hopefully it would, you know, help you. I don't know. It was humbling. It was a humble piece of pie. It was a long ride home. I was like, damn. Damn. I'm not shit. I got a long, but it's also motivating too. It's fun because like, it's like a whole new challenge now. Like now it's like, all right, I got the wedding thing down. Like, can I do the same thing only all around? Like my new challenge, what I'm going to, and you'll see me changing my content up a little bit. Like it's a new challenge for me and I'm going to see if I can accomplish it, you know? And I love a new challenge. So that's it, people. That's the fucking story. Let me know what you think in the comments.